Today we are talking about helping the helper, psychic protection in a dichotomy. There is oneness, and yet we experience in what I like to call the time-space delusion, the concept of good, bad, right, wrong, up, down, left, right. The dichotomy is overwhelmingly engaging to the consciousness of man, my own consciousness. We often find our own desires are divergent. We want two opposing things at the same time: to be left alone and be around people, to be still but to have motion and get things done. So polarity is often both and experienced at the same time. And mankind can seem like a hypocrite. But since we are all of it, we are the sum of those parts and both and. So today we talk about helping the helper. The helper, the empath, the psychic, the seer, the emotional intelligence, EQ, emotional quotient developers out there that are feeling so much. I had a dream right before the outbreak that an entire street caught fire and all of the buildings had burned. And as I looked at the burnt buildings that were falling to the ground, I could psychically see and feel the moment at which people burned in the building, that I could hear their screams, and it's as if I was each of those people screaming and being burned alive. And all that my eyes looked at was the decay that was left, the destruction of this burnt street. I realize, since I've had that dream, that the psychic seer, the emotional intelligence developer, the third eye openers out there can absorb much of what's happening because we're not separate from it. So in the shamanic path, we use the drum, some variation of drum. Some use an actual big drum. This one is for eagle spirit, but summoning great spirit. They use the rattle. This is 9 silver bells Celtic shamanic rattle that I made. This is one I purchased to support local natives. The rattle, the sound makers, the flutes. So on the shamanic path, we make sound to drum in or out. I typically drum out, just like I drum my spirit out of its body when it goes on a shamanic journey and exits the meat sack. And with the rattles, I usually summon in, bringing in that which serves, aids, helps from the spirit realm. Ancestors, power animals, elemental spirits, angels, angelic seraphim, ascended masters, that which cannot be seen, perhaps, or named, but yet we try to give it a name so that we can connect with it. Palo Santo, sage is also used, or sweetgrass. There are many things you can burn. Palo Santo has a beautiful musky smell. It has less smoke when you burn it, and you can use it as it burns to cleanse your entire vessel. It's actually quite good for you to breathe in. Always you want to get sustainable Palo Santo, holy wood. It cleanses the vessel, it cleanses the aura, it cleanses the etheric body, it cleanses the emotional body, it cleanses the intellectual body, it cleanses the physical body, it purifies, it purifies. So we use tools to summon the ancestors, Grandma and Papa, Mom and Dad, summoning those ancestors, bringing them to your circle, bringing them to your home. Those are some of the things you can summon with these shamanic tools of rattle, a flute, a sound maker, a vibration shaker, summoning, asking ancestors, come to me now, help me to find how to be centered in my frequency and to let other people experience their frequency. Help me to be centered in this frequency I've been developing. Angelic seraphim, archangels, angels, Galgalil, angel of vibration, Soked Hosi, angel of partnership, Virchael, angel of optimism, Raphael, angel of patience, Abre, Hanael, Shekinah. So many angelic names you can study and summon. Ascended Masters, Metatron. I ask Metatron in often when my mind goes dark, when a dark shadow or cloud is cast upon it, because I find myself stuck in that human quality of judgment or fear. I simply say Metatron, 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 Metatron. You might say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. You might recite the 99 names for God in the Muslim tradition. You might just say peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind. To summon that which can change our mind. Agua de Florida, Florida water. In many ancient magical traditions, this is used as a floor wash. You wash your steps with it. You wash the entryway to your home. But also you can put it in a spray bottle. Spray it. I spray it every day. Over my head, over my crown, my connection to divinity, and my heart chakra, front and back. Recognizing and holding in awareness a psychic protection and a blessed cleansing to my vessel of anything I've picked up that's not for me, not mine. I just absorbed it because I spend so much time opening here. Opening, number 3. I invite and invoke the helper, the healer, the medicine worker, the empath, the sensitive, to not absorb the screams of a burning building and to instead turn one's essence to guidance and assistance, whatever that looks like for you. Summoning energy that is calming, healing, blessing, creating space, energetic barrier from frequency radio stations, TV stations, or divergent frequencies from other live beings that have an electromagnetic field as well. So we can send positive thoughts and blessings to any that are suffering. And you may know some, and I know some that are suffering. So we can just imagine their healing. Imagine their brilliant healing. Stepping into the light of physician, heal thyself, and standing up healed and well. Done, yes, see you. And we can center ourselves back into our own frequency, which might operate a little different than other frequencies. No right, no wrong, just different. And so drumming out if we need to, shaking in, rattling in if we need to, clearing and cleansing however we need to. Being present with ancestors that may have faced depressions, sufferings that we in our own hours can't even begin to understand. And turning to something larger. This is a list of angels. Whatever that is for you. If thought is cause, I have always chosen to believe that. If it is, then I choose to believe in magic. I choose to believe in all of the spirits that can help and aid. I choose to believe in power animals. Some animal you've been drawn to. You've been drawn to. Power animals that can offer the spirit of their energy, their intelligence, their understanding, their emotional quotient is very high, and their intuition is very high because they don't do a lot of the stinking thinking cognitive reasoning that we as humans have a tendency, many of us, myself included, to get stuck in. So we can summon to us the power animals, the helper spirits. We can summon to us the awareness of help and aid. I spend a lot of time resetting my eyeballs, clearing the inner expression, the throat chakra, opening my awareness of unification such that I do not get stuck in the duality and that which does not aid, is not a medicine path to me being the best and most I can offer. Today I share with you a prayer. We'll call it today. That I say as often as I can remember. May I not be Heather Mackey, the identity and matrix of likes and dislikes. May I be an empty vessel for the flow of spirit. May spirit flow through me. May I accept every moment that moves forward in front of me as a reflection of the truth of spirit coming through. The light of truth, the light of love, be spoken by my mouth. The light of truth, the light of love, be heard in my ears. The light of truth, the light of love, be seen with my own eyes. The light of truth, the light of love, be touched and held. The light of truth, the light of love, set adrift on the breeze that I may smell its scent ever near to me. May I be a reflection of this truth. May it be reflected back to me. So mote it.